So these types of financial strategies intended to encourage water use reduction will need to be approached, of course, from an equity lens.
But I am the mayor of this city, and I have a responsibility to deliver clear communication to all of you, as well as transparency throughout this emergency. So let me be perfectly clear when I say this. We need to reduce our water use.
You will no longer be asked to take extra measures to conserve water indoors. So outdoor restrictions, stage 4 watering restrictions remain in place for residents and businesses.
Sidney Vizard for Rebel News here at Calgary City Hall. As you may know, the city's entire clean water supply has and continues to be crippled by a water main burst that occurred on June 5th this year, putting 1.7 million Albertans' lives and businesses at risk.
We feel that life safety is imminently at risk.
First, they said it would take a week to go back to normal, but 3 weeks of this crisis so far have revealed a second, even greater catastrophe on the horizon, which may plague the city for decades to come.
As we turn on different pumps, we move more water through that pipe, and we're just measuring how it's reacting, and we'll continue to do that in the coming weeks.
To fix the system, should we experience any problems, we need to do more.
Downtown, we've got a lot of older pipe down there. Some of it's even wooden, adding a whole much more density right now. I think we better start looking at infrastructure and start putting our dollars towards that.
Canada's most unpopular mayor failed us in every department while increasing taxes and avoiding all accountability, and now causing real, undeniable societal decay. We cannot afford to wait for her to leave this city in ruins. Act now at firegondek.com. Sign the petition calling for her resignation so we can find someone capable of maintaining our critical infrastructure before it's too late. This serves as a staunch warning to every city in Canada. If immigration and climate activism are what your mayor's focused on, be prepared for your quality of life to go down rapidly.
Is it your responsibility as mayor to unite?
I have had to skip showers to conserve water.
We need a mayor who can bathe themselves without it being a risk to society. One who doesn't make things so bad that she has to beg an entire city to stop flushing their toilets for weeks. What comes next is yet to be determined. We do know, however, that tens of thousands of people are beginning to arrive for the Stampede on July 5th.
It's incredibly important, and as such, the show will go on. But it will go on in a very responsible manner.
Do you think that will be back to normal by July 5th?
That's what we're being told, but who knows?
With the Stampede, probably. The pressure of the Stampede.
But it's already, they said 7 days, and now it's going on, 2-3 weeks now, I think?
This show is the world's greatest outdoor expedition and a massive financial asset to the area, which has been put at risk by this city's administration. And it's not just hundreds of millions of dollars of annual investment that's been put at risk, but also the unique culture and work ethic Albertans have brought to the world. This province is known for its pride in its homegrown cowboy culture and the agriculture and industry innovations that built this province from the ground up. But with the mayor's handling of city resources, we lose both the ability to showcase our way of life to the world, but also the ability to maintain it, as been seen now over these last 3 weeks with Calgarians desperate, struggling to survive under her new restrictions and lack of governance oversight. Led by Mayor Gondek, the city has been so distracted with vanity projects and climate activism that it was unable not only to maintain the city's infrastructure or prevent this ongoing catastrophe, it was also unable to identify what actually matters to the health and well-being of Calgarians. The show must go on, but it should absolutely not be taking place at City Hall behind me. If you've had enough of the mayor's failed agendas and distractions, sign the petition at firegondek.com. Call for her resignation so that Calgarians can find a mayor capable of maintaining the basic needs of a city.
Like, your worship feels so high and mighty, and I don't particularly care for it, and it really does have British colonial roots.
We don't need to celebrate statues of water. We need actual water to flow through our taps. After all, gay people and immigrants also depend on clean drinking water. For Rebel News, I'm Sidney Vizard. Don't forget to sign the petition at firegondek.com. I will do my best to personally deliver that petition to Mayor Jyoti Gondek, so long as she doesn't keep running away from me, that is.
I want to continue thanking Calgarians.
We thank you.
There are too many people to thank.
Thank you for everything you've done.